Hi, this is Scott from the Mountain Dispatch and Scott Shot Media. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd, and this is what is happening on the mountain. If you look out your window, you can see that it's snowing. And that chance of snow will continue throughout the day into this evening. If you're at lower elevations, I think the snow level is at 5,000 feet, so most everybody should be seeing a little snow right now. If you're below 5,000 feet, maybe some of the lower levels, Cedar Pines Park area, and might see some drizzle instead of the snow. But that is going to be the pattern for most of the day today. Caltrans has 3 projects scheduled for today. They look like they're still going on, but with the plows coming out and the colder weather, they might wrap that up early today. 2 of those overnight, or 2 of those during the day, 1 of those overnight tonight. And Caltrans just enacted R2 chain restrictions as I was preparing this report. So last minute change as of like 9:40, 9:30, 9:40, R2 conditions on State Route 18 from Santa's Village to the Big Bear Dam, and then on the 330 at the old upper passing lane. Luckily, this weather is helping with our fire danger a little bit. We remain little and no to low risk for the next 7 days. That's average for this time of year, and that'll remain the same for the next few months, that risk. The Yosemite National Forest still has moderate fire restrictions in place. There were 4 crimes reported on the mountain yesterday, which is about average, maybe slightly elevated. And we'll post a graphic on that. So if you saw some police activity in your neighborhood yesterday, you could see what was going on. Currently, Southern California Edison is reporting 3 maintenance outages, regular scheduled outages, affecting about 147 customers. And lastly, still too early for today's numbers, but yesterday, 4 new cases, COVID-19 reported on the mountain. No new deaths reported so far this week. And that brings us to about 25 active cases on the mountain. Stick around if you got a few minutes, and we'll go into greater details with our report, starting with traffic. Caltrans just enacted from Santa's Village all the way to the Big Bear Dam, R2 chain restrictions, and then from the upper passing lane on the 330 as well. There are still 2 scheduled Caltrans projects going on, one on the 38 in Big Bear and one on the 189 over here in the Twin Peaks area. Those were still going as of a few minutes ago, but if the snow gets any thicker, I'm sure they're going to stop a little bit earlier, especially because they might need those crews to help with chain control and snow plowing and stuff. Actually, both of those are utility work, so those might be from private contractors doing utility work, but just use caution in the area. And then overnight tonight, the ongoing expansion of the 210 may take up an interchange transition to the 330 overnight tonight. Weather says 20 to 30% chance. It looks like out my window it's a 100% chance of snow flurries. So it's been falling for about an hour right now, at least in Lake Arrowhead. I know it snowed a little bit in Big Bear as well yesterday. After this cutoff low leaves the area, this relatively weak cold front leaves the area, it'll be followed by some gusty winds and pretty decent day tomorrow, and then another chance of snow, something very similar to what's happening last night and today. We get another chance of on Thursday and Thursday night, followed by what looks like to be a really nice weekend coming up. The wind's supposed to pick up as the storm moves out tonight. Around midnight tonight, we can expect to see some gusts up into the 40s. The wind that was supposed to get us earlier today looks like it might have passed. We were expecting some gusts up to 55 miles an hour last night, and some areas did see strong winds, but not here on the mountain. Other parts of Southern California were affected by it. Right now, we are at little to no fire risk. It'll fluctuate back and forth between little and no to low fire risk off and on all week, which is pretty normal for this time of year. We expect to see low fire risk for the remainder of the spring, and the Forest Service still has us under moderate fire restrictions. 4 crimes reported on the mountain over the since yesterday. A couple of burglaries, trespassing, and a vandalism. We'll post this graphic, so if you saw some police activity on your block, you know what was going on. Just 3 Southern California Edison outages, scheduled outages, all in these Lake Arrowhead, South area, Aqua Fria, Lake Arrowhead, and Sky Forest, affecting just about 147 customers. Well, power should be returned to everybody by about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And lastly, our COVID-19 update. So a lot of change on the game board here yesterday, a lot of color, some people going up, some people going down. Overall, we remain at a moderate risk using the state's 4-tier model on the mountain, which really doesn't mean anything. The mountain can't open up any quicker than the rest of the county, but just for everybody's just information on how does the mountain compare to the rest of the county, rest of the state, rest of the country. So we are doing pretty good. We are under moderate. If we were able to change, we'd be under the moderate tier. And you can see how your individual town compares. Some of the changes that we saw yesterday were Angeles Oaks, Fawnskin, and Forest Falls, all because they had 1 case in the last 14 days, all went from minimum back down to widespread risk. And with those small communities, just a single positive case is enough to change that. The larger cities, it takes a little bit longer to change, or they can afford a few more cases before they will change. Right now, Big Bear City is improved to substantial, and Big Bear Lake improved to minimal, which is really good. So definitely making good strides there. And as a reminder, this is a 4-tier system. It's a 7-day average trailing 7 days. So these numbers are from 8 to 14 days ago. Looking at maybe some more real-time numbers, what we have here is, as of yesterday, we had 4 cases. 4 cases divided by 50,000 residents on the mountain gives us a rate of 8.0, or 8 cases per 100,000. And that it puts us in the purple tier for the day. Again, just for comparison purposes, how does that compare to the rest of the county? They did a lot better than we did yesterday, 3.3, 3.1 of the rest of the state. That's just daily. That's one of the reasons why we do a 7-day average rolling 7 days, because things can fluctuate. Bear Valley as a whole, you're under substantial risk. Rim communities as a whole is under moderate risk, and we expect to see both of these improve hopefully in the next week or so. So that is all that I have for you today. We will keep you updated with the weather. We'll keep you updated with traffic and chain restrictions. Go to our website, mountain-dispatch.com, and sign up to receive daily emails if you would like to see get our articles in your inbox. And certainly you can email me or text me if you have any questions. Follow along. What is happening on the mountain is our most popular Facebook page. And then for late breaking news, we always share on Facebook, as well as YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. And you can follow along at Scott Schott Media. Have a safe day, and we will be back at you soon.